I don't see the live feed yet.
Says timekeeper. Welcome to Art Madness Live. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, this is our third and final round for just of the initial run. And then next week, come on back right here at 8 o'clock on Thursday again to see the final four. Week one, we had the Killer Crusher Dave Smith on caricatures. The second week, we saw Brian Oakes out of the West. Go ahead and take the lead for that. We do have a third place candidate in the lead currently with 40 points, David Cummings out of Detroit. But now we are going to move on to the round three here. We got four other fantastic caricature artists, and for just a moment here, we want to have the artists introduce themselves. Let us know where you're from, how long you've been drawing caricatures. Dino, in your case, how long, when you invented caricatures perhaps? And maybe what park you're at and what park you hope to return to. Let's hear from you first, Jacob.
I'm Jacob Reeves. I'm from Erie, South Carolina, but I'm out of Six Flags Over Georgia. I've been drawing caricatures for about 9 years now.
Cool. Kat, what's going on with you?
Hey, I'm Kat Hupp. I started drawing caricatures 12 years ago at Six Flags, New Jersey, and I'm currently the manager at Sesame Place.
Awesome.
Well, hopefully.
How about you, Eddie?
I've been drawing caricatures since '96, so about 24 years, and I'm currently the senior supervisor at Busch Gardens, Tampa, where I hope to return whenever all this craziness stops.
It's been nuts, hasn't it?
It's crazy, yeah.
But you've been crazy busy drawing, right?
I have been.
Awesome. That's not Dino. I saved the your last, but certainly not least. Let's hear where you're from, where you're at, where you about to be.
Okay, well, I am originally from Ohio and been drawing caricatures pretty much since the Stone Age, as I recall. I started with Commons Art Shops 37 years ago. Wow. And after working at more parks than I have fingers, I started at SeaWorld of Ohio, but I am currently hoping to get back to Universal Studios here in Orlando, Florida.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And now, if we could just have a little interlude here, I'm going to change my backgrounds. And we're going to move on right into the speed round. And I will explain what the speed round is. And I'm sure since you guys are following us weekly, it's going to be very similar. In just a moment, I have to load a background in. All right. Okay, so the speed round is going to be just 5 minutes, and we're going to count that down with the official timekeeper, Ken Hyman, the brewer of Seville. Say what up, Ken.
What up, Ken?
Hey, there's Ken. He's in the back. He brews awesome beer, and he's awesomely mic'd as well, correct, Ken?
Oh, you know it.
All right, he's the official timekeeper. He's going to give us the 2-minute warning on every one of these competitions. He's going to count down 5 minutes, and he's also going to give us the big buzzer. So what we're going to do is draw as many faces as we possibly can in 5 minutes, and the faces are listed here behind me, or shown behind me. The artists all have these faces as well. We want to do this over the course of 5 minutes, so if you could, in 10 seconds, we are going to get started. Black and white head and shoulders, as many as you can. 5 minutes in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get moving. This is as many as you possibly can do in 5 minutes. And I will mention quickly to the artists that if you want to disqualify your drawing because it's something you're not particularly proud of, we can take that away, but we also know this isn't going to be your best work. This is a warm-up. We want to start loosening our edges, battening the hatches, so shall we say, Ken?
I think so, yeah. Batten them down.
Thank you for preparing me with some of that dubstep.
You should just see me dancing in the background right now. It's pretty crazy.
At this time, we do want to take an opportunity to call out to our sponsors, Commons Art Shops Incorporated. Shop Commons is a place, a landing where all of our artists that you see in all of the theme parks and zoos around the country, most of the most prominent ones nonetheless, Disneyland, Six Flags, Universal, right, Dino?
Yes.
Well, anywho, we are all currently out of work, and any of the stuff that we have available in the theme parks, plus some customs and anything at all, we pretty much say yes to any projects. So shopcommons.com, or when we get up and rolling again, we can bring artists out to your house for birthday parties, graduation parties, after proms, you name it. We're ready to roll again, and that's commonsevents.com. Anyone looking for employment? Shop Commons, right, Dino?
Indeed.
Not Shop Commons,
Look me
Commons
up.
Jobs. Everything Commons. How much time we have, Ken?
Well, we've had 2 minutes pass.
Okay. This too shall pass.
We might as well also mention that people can start throwing out ideas for what we'll draw in the final round.
Gotcha.
We have we need suggestions for Jacob and for Dino.
So we need body suggestions. We need to keep it clean, PG-13. We have children watching. So body suggestions for Dino and Jacob, right?
That's right.
That'd be full body, black and white. Anything wild, anything, of today's topics, which we want to stay away from our favorite topic, which isn't the news, but nonetheless. Brewing a keg or something like that, right, Ken?
That sounds good.
It does. Or swimming in one.
We have 2 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes left in this round.
I will mention that every one of these people in these photos, I know these people. And some of them, I know them quite well. Last hint there.
Here's a little more dubstep for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was lacking in that in my my dubstep category of LPs that I have over in my basement bar over here, just to the left of me.
Maybe
Conveniently
after
located.
maybe after all this is over, we can put out a greatest hits.
I'll be counting on you, Ken. Jesse
Weird.
Swanson says Jacob is flying.
We are down to 1 minute, folks.
We already have a request for Dino riding a T-Rex. I will let you know that we do not take votes for the speed round. The speed round are merely as many drawings as you can do in 5 minutes. The voting will start in the next category, which starts in how many minutes? How many seconds?
We have 20 seconds left in this round.
And we'll vote.
Five, four, three, two, one.
All right, pens down, pens down. The crowd goes wild. Thank you. We're gonna go right around the horn and have you guys put up towards the screen the drawings that you did. We're gonna start with Eddie. Eddie, could you do one at a time and let us know how you feel about your drawings? How many you ended up with?
I ended up with 4.
4? Okay. Bring it a little closer to the camera if you could. Awesome. Looks good.
Thank you.
Anything you'd like to say about any of these drawings, please feel free.
I was not as happy with this one as I was hoping to be, but yeah.
It was the speed round, right?
Yep, that's right.
Nice. Those look good. 1 minute, pretty much 1 minute and 20-second sketches, right?
Yeah,
If my
about right.
math is fairly correct. We're gonna move on to Dino.
I also had 4. I have the young lady with the long earrings.
Little closer, Dino. A little closer.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you go back to the first one?
Yep.
There you go. Nice.
All right. And then that one. That one. And that one.
That's my sister-in-law. I recognize it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you got 4, right?
Yep.
4 looks like 4
Didn't
point.
quite get the dog done.
Yeah, 4.25. Kat, what do you have there?
Also 4.
Nice. And there's 2.
Forehead lady.
Nice. I recognize her. Yeah.
This kid.
That's my boy.
He looks nothing like.
So you guys all have 4, right? All right. So what do you have up there, Jacob?
I got 5.
5.
So,
Okay.
first one.
You don't want to disqualify any of them? You're comfortable with all of them?
Sure.
All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, looks nice. Very nice. Obviously, Bill. And my homie. And last but not least, we got the cat. Awesome. So it looks like the winner of the speed round, everybody, without any further ado, round of applause is due, nonetheless. Jacob. So that's 5 points for Jacob, 4 points for all other contestants. We are going to move on to the park sketch, a little traveling music while the artists pull up their reference. And the reference photo we are going to use for the park style, event style sketch is going to be the lovely Miss Cat. So everybody pull up Cat's photo. And Cat, you're going to draw Dino. Make sense? Thumbs up. Everybody got their reference up? Okay, the park style sketches is going to be a likeness competition. We are going to judge this. You're going to have 5 minutes. We train our artists to do sketches in essentially 3 minutes, but we're going to do 5 minutes because we're working from photos and we all prefer to work from life. But since we don't have that opportunity because we're socially distancing, we want to, right, Dino?
Yep.
We're going to use photogs or we're going to use other digital devices to give us the likenesses. So we're going to judge this off of line quality, likeness, overall cartoon appeal, and it's going to be a black and white head and shoulders. You're going to have 5 minutes, and that's going to get started in 10 seconds, and that's 10.
And this one is Cat, right?
That's correct.
Yep.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get started. And we are venturing away from the dubstep. I am going to throw the picture of Cat up behind me so that you at home can draw along. I'm sorry, I almost forgot that part. So please.
Oh, Jeremy, I think you muted yourself, buddy. You're muted, Jeremy. There you
Sometimes that mute works in our favor, but this time we ask that you draw Cat and you see hashtag KAS Art Madness. Share your drawings with us at hashtag KAS Art Madness. We'd like to see any artists out there, any children that are drawing. Anybody that likes to draw that's not a child is able to post that up there as well. And that's hashtag KAS Art Madness. Don't be ashamed. Just join in the fun. Right, Ken?
That's right. Just get in.
Right.
What else are you going to do on a Thursday night when you're locked in the house?
I don't know, but I know what we need to do next Thursday night. We need to tune in for the Final Four. And that'll be our final stream with the Final Four coming, obviously, to a head next Thursday at 8 p.m. We're going to throw in some new things. We might even throw in some color. Let me see who's on the chat right now. Go Cat, says Aaron Hadley.
There's a lot of comments about your shirt, Jeremy.
Yeah, what do we get?
Well, they just want to know how many of those floral print shirts you own.
Well, are we counting short sleeves and long sleeves?
Yeah, let's do the whole wardrobe.
Okay. Perhaps 12?
Oh man, your new nickname is the Big Kahuna.
That's right. And that's the sandwich I like at Jersey Mike's.
That's right. That's a good sandwich.
It is. You don't like it with those hot peppers on it, though.
No, they burn my sensitive throat.
Is that what they call it now?
Somebody's saying that you might be going for the Charlie Sheen and 2.5 Men look.
Ah. Well, noted. I've got nothing to say against that. So.
If it quacks like a duck. 2 minutes left in this round. 2 minutes to go.
Hey, Kat, would you like me to add your name to this and perhaps Art Madness 2020?
Put my age on it too.
It's only $6.99, Kat.
I was gonna say it's just a few more.
Kirsten Ehrman says, OMG. I'm starting to get, my texts are starting to blow up here. Let's see.
I just know Len likes my music choice here. He's twerking, I believe.
We can't see Jacob drawing. We only see his shoulder. Okay, you are correct. Thanks, Aaron. Aaron said she was tired of looking at your shoulder. So
Less than a minute to go, folks. Less than a minute left.
Just make sure you don't give her the cold shoulder next time you see her.
Keep those suggestions rolling in for the last round. I don't have a whole lot yet.
You never do you, Ken?
I don't. I always come up short. 30 seconds. That was a bad segue.
Yeah. That's all I got, yeah.
Yeah.
Dino is baking a bundt cake, apparently, is what's, who says that? Len Hernandez says that, so.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And there it is. It's always good to get a big buzz, isn't it, Ken?
It is.
Okay, except when you're still drawing. So let's go ahead and start this one with Jacob, since they saw his shoulder half the drawing. Let's go ahead and, what did you like about your drawing? What didn't you like about it? How you feel about it?
I really like the nose. I think I could have had like a little bit better likeness in the face shape. I know this is a likeness round, so I'm probably shooting myself in the foot with that, but that's how I feel.
How do you feel about your lines?
Oh, I like my line work.
Yeah, you're using the chart pack?
I'm using the quick draw.
Quick draw, okay. All right, let's move on to Kat. Let's see what you have there. You drew Dino, correct?
Dino, age 100.
Nice. It kind of reminds me of that guy Ziggy. Remember him?
Nope.
And then we also see that he's labeled. Is there anything that you like about it? Anything you don't like about it?
I don't like that the last time I saw Dino, he didn't have a beard.
Yeah.
So, really a big fan of that. But aside from that, nah, that's, you know, I added a name because you added a name, Dino.
I like the bold stroke you did on the nose bridge there. That definitely sets it out. So let's move on to Dino. What do you got there?
All right.
Oh, he hasn't even torn it off yet? Come on.
Amateur move, I realize. Yeah, there she is. I really like the 3/4 view, but it was a little challenging. I usually do the 3/4 to the other side, so kind of like the challenge.
Wow, that was challenging.
So, and for just a few dollars more, we have the name on there. In your case, Kat, just a beer the next time you see me.
Deal.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and maybe see what Eddie has in store here. Anything you have to say, Eddie?
Yeah, I was actually pretty happy with this. I love working with the Crayola refillable because you just really get those thick, dark lines. I do wish that I would have torn off the paper before I started this because I don't know if you can see that there's bleed through from the last drawing.
Just freckles, right?
Sure.
That works in our favor at this point. I think it's a solid sketch. You said you like the Crayola?
I love working with the Crayola.
Cool. And now I will say that we usually ask our managers to send in their votes to regionals, and I forgot to ask that. So we are going to announce the winner of this round after the exaggerated round as well. So we're going to announce both of them. So we would ask the managers out across the country to check your regional, who you have as the winner of this competition. And we will announce both of those after the exaggerated style. So if you guys could pull up the reference photo. Who are we doing for the reference?
This
for
is
exaggerated style?
This is Eddie, and Eddie will draw Dino.
Okay.
All right.
So if we have a little traveling music, Ken, while we get everything pulled up. The fake kick Murphys. And again, I'm going to place these up here so that if you want to draw along, please go ahead and post them up for share at hashtag KAS Art Madness. That's our Instagram. You can check out who's drawing along, who's posting along. We encourage all your artists out there to participate. Okay, so we're going to move on to the exaggerated style. The exaggerated style is going to be 7 minutes long, and we're going to look to go outside of the box a little bit. Again, we have 7 minutes for this drawing. We're going to go outside the box a little bit. You can blue line if you like. You can sketch if you like. You can go straight marker to page. You can go off the page. We want to go wacky. We want to go political cartoon style. We want to get outside of the box. Everybody knows what exaggerated style is. You're still going to be judged by likeness. You still need the whole likeness. You still need the whole line quality. And, you know, again, you have 7 minutes, and that's going to start in 10 seconds. You guys ready?
Yep.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, Ken.
Dino going with the sideways paper.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a maneuver like that since the Thrill in Manila when Frazier took on Ali.
Thanks for the historical reference. I had forgotten about that one until you mentioned it.
Or was that the Rumble in the Jungle? I can't remember.
It could have been like when Babe Ruth calls his shot. It can be
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, too.
Yeah.
Great reference photo, says Lisa Rockwell. I didn't happen to see that our friend the troll had made it back this week, so that's an interesting change of events.
Well, once we see somebody with the name of Reaper, some variation of the name Reaper.
Yeah. Again, we want to mention, if you have an opportunity to put your suggestions in of Jacob and Dino, what you would like to see them drawn as face and body. Can be anything. We want to keep it obviously PG-13. Otherwise, YouTube pull the plug on this whole thing quickly. We don't want that to happen. So your suggestions, please, welcome. And Ken's keeping track of them, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. We want to thank Eric Vincent for producing an awesome trailer for this one. And I think he's got something up his sleeve for next week, Final Four. We know two of the artists currently is we have Dave Smith. We also have Brian Oakes. They're going to participate next week in the Final Four. That's 8 o'clock again, right here. Like or subscribe. Yeah. Like
Easy for you to say.
That's right, yeah. Like or subscribe to our page right here. And come and check us out next week. That's 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Y'all can do the math on the other time zone.
Is that because
what's
you
Mountain, Ken?
Mountain is 2 hours behind the East. So that would be 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. on the Central Plains, and of course 5 on the left coast.
How about Polynesian time?
You know, I'm not. I'd rather keep that a secret.
Too much math, huh?
Well, it's none of his business, really.
It really isn't. But that's where I get my shirts, so that's why.
See, I thought you ordered them from Wish.com.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah. DHgate, Ken. DHgate. Now I'm gonna talk to Dino real quick. Dino,
yes.
I'm gonna ask you a question. You were one of our first caricature artists, were you not?
That is correct.
Were you the first caricature artist, or was it Dave Smith?
Neither.
Neither.
They tried it at Kennywood, where Vince Roberts, I believe was his name, started it. And then I started it at Cedar Point.
Cedar Point?
Yep.
Got it. And then you drew at Cedar Point, you drew at SeaWorld of Ohio. Did you ever do Geauga Lake?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And then when did you move to Florida?
89. Prior to that, I was at King's Dominion.
This is History 101 with Dino.
2 minutes left in the round, folks. 2 minutes to go.
Okay, I'm gonna make another plug for hashtag KAS Art Madness. Please share the drawings that you're doing along with us. You can also check out the references for these artists. They're on our Facebook. They're on our Instagram. And I will mention we are going to vote for the fan favorite tonight as well. And one way you can vote is to go to shopcommons.com. And you'll be able to see a spot there that says vote. And that means anybody during the course of this stream can go ahead and vote for your favorite. You might want to wait for the body scene. But the fan favorite as we did last week, it's a special. As I see, the artists have all learned to choose. What's going on over there, Dino? You finished? Oh no, he's going. Okay, okay. Let's see what's going on here. He's going double page on you.
Ah, the old rope-a-dope.
Yep. There were no size limitations. I will mention that right up front here. Cat,
30 seconds left. 30 seconds.
I'm digging those cheeks. Like 2 Christmas hams. Now, the person that gets the most points for this particular round is the person that can sell a mat and frame with the sketch.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay. And the exaggeration round has come to a close. So we are going to take a look here, and we're going to start with Eddie for this exaggeration round. You want to tell us a little bit about your approach?
This is Dino. Hopefully you can tell that. I had a lot of fun with his nose.
It looks good. And
I
you
love
tell-
drawing his glasses as well.
And you captured that I'm starting to grow a beard and I'm in the middle of it stage very well. It kind of itches by looking at this drawing, does it not? Yeah, it does, yeah. Very, very nice, very nice. Let's move on to Kat and take a look at what you have and say something about it.
I enjoy his eyes because I feel like if you've ever seen a picture of Eddie, his eyes are super like, well, yeah, in that photo right there that you have, his eyes are just like
Yes.
yeah, exactly. I figured while it's needed. And then again, his Christmas hams right here.
Oh,
Those are my Christmas hams.
now, are those the cloved or the glazed?
You know what? Viewer's choice, really.
Gotcha. I really dig that sketch. It looks really good, Kat.
Thanks.
And let's go with Jacob on this one. Another nice approach, Jacob. Pretty solid.
I really like how I feel like I caught like a manic expression with it, just overall. So that's what I like about it.
Pretty awesome. And then last but not least, let's move on to Dino to see what kind of contraption he's got going on here.
Well, obviously he's got the beard that mine wants to grow up to be.
Yeah.
It took 2 pages to get that bad boy in there. So hopefully you can see that great expression in his eyes and then move on to that beautiful, massive beard.
Gotcha. Man, look at those Z strokes. I've seen your training manuals and know that is the Z stroke or the S. What is that? Which stroke is that?
That's a Z stroke.
Z stroke. Okay. Now, we hope that the managers had sent their votes into their regionals, and then Eric is tallying up those votes. But while he's tallying up the votes for the exaggerated round, again, we're going to judge that based off of fitness, line quality, basic professionalism, as well as imagination. We are going to announce the winner of the park and event style sketch was Dino.
Yay!
Round of applause. Round of applause. Very solid sketch, not surprisingly. And Eric is tallying the votes here. And if you guys want to get ready for the next face and body, we want to throw it out there again. You guys, please give us suggestions over Dino's scenario as well as Jacob's scenario. Well, how'd you like to see them drawn? PG-13, of course. Little traveling music here, Ken. Thank you, sir.
Your favorite.
My favorite. This came in by request, didn't it?
I believe so. From the real Dropkick Murphys.
Okay, again, we'll let you guys know if you go to shopcommons.com, you should be able to vote for your favorite at the end of the evening. Once we start the body sketch, you can vote for who your overall favorite is, and we will give that person a special award and envelope. And I think the votes are in. And the votes are in for the exaggerated style, and with the double spread, Dino is the double threat, and he takes this one as well. Cat
Thank you.
gives the slow golf clap. So okay. Everybody has their reference. I'm going to go ahead and pull up. Who are we doing for the face and body for everybody there?
Everybody will do Jacob, and Jacob's going to do Dino, and of course we have to give a scenario for both. And so for Jacob, they are going to draw him as a spelunking treasure hunter.
Okay, a spelunking treasure hunter. All right, so whoever's drawing Jacob gets to draw the spelunking treasure hunter in black and white. You don't have to necessarily worry about too many background. You're going to get 7 minutes to do this. And then what are we going to do for Dino's fantastic face and body?
So Jacob gets to draw Dino on this one, and I was really I was torn between two. So I'm going to combine them, actually.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to make this really difficult for you, Jacob. This is going to be Dino baking a bundt cake as a lumberjack.
Okay.
You guys peeking at my aprons?
We can do that. All right, so we're going to ask that during this body sketch, at some point, you guys have the opportunity to go to Shop Commons and cast your vote for your overall favorite. We want you to stay tuned in to see who the overall winner is. But we will remind you again to tune in here again at 8 p.m. next Thursday for the Final Four. We'll be able to determine who the Final Four is tonight. And you're going to get 7 minutes on this particular one. And we are going to start that 7 minutes in 10 seconds. You guys all ready? Okay, sounds like it. We got thumbs up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it start. Ah. This is
a different variation from the faux kick Murphys.
This is Fozzie Malmsteen.
Yes. Yes. Actually, I think it might be Seamus O'Brownstein.
I like it. Okay, so for the black and white face and body, obviously we're just going to draw the black and white face and body with some scene and scenario. We're looking for, these are kind of sometimes known as gag caricatures, as the old school would call them. I'm sure Dino's heard that a time or two. We're going to look at line quality, overall professionalism, comical satire, and we are going to have managers and reading those text those votes into Eric. You could 30 seconds prior to the end of the drawing get your votes in, and then the general public can vote. And Bill from our event services department is going to tally from the website to cast the fan favorite for the evening as well. I'll remind you guys, hashtag KAS Art Madness. If you're sharing the drawing, you're drawing along with us. Otherwise, having a great time. We hope to see you guys again next week.
Oh, yep. Oh, never mind. I thought the songs had stopped. My bad. It changed. It's a very slow transition.
It is a slow transition.
What do you expect for royalty-free music?
Well, you know.
And a royalty-free DJ.
Exactly. Let's see. I like to chime in on some of these chats every once in a while. Let's see. Oh, I can't read Len's chat. We'll just leave that one alone.
No, I saw that. It was
Len is taking it down once again.
I think he might have had 1 or 2 scotches tonight.
Might have. We like it though. We love you, Len. So what's up, Andy? Nice to see you again. Dave Cummings, how you doing, man? Dave knocked it out of the park last week. He's the current leader for the Final Four, 4th slot.
The wild card, if you will.
Wild card position. I'd like to give a shout out to Dan Atherton for helping us with our graphics, as well as helping us with the theme. We put this whole thing together in 6 days. He largely came up with the concept. I think it's been a lot of fun. If you love sports, if you love art, we're missing sports, we're missing art, we put them together.
I miss it all.
And we will not talk about the Cleveland Browns' new uniform.
You mean the new old uniforms?
Yes, I said we're not going to talk about it.
Oh, I missed that part.
Now Len's going to go ahead and get PC and say, nice job, everyone. Len put on his Mr. Rogers cardigan to put that statement out. Let's see. How much time we have, Ken?
Well, you know, we're coming up on the 3-minute mark right now. We got a few seconds, but almost 3 minutes. Kat's holding the board steady. I think she's really putting some pressure on it there.
She may even break a nib on a marker. I see the pressure she's got.
Yeah.
Last thing you want to do is break a nib.
And Jacob's got a fabulous looking shoulder there. It's fantastic.
Well, you know, don't interrupt this drawing.
I'm sorry. Don't mind me, Jacob.
Now we'll be like this looking at Jacob.
Don't mind me. I haven't had enough beer yet to really mellow out.
Oh, this is you hyped?
Yeah, this is me just crazy right now.
You're getting crazy.
Oh, man. It's so intense over here in Seville.
It's nice to see that some of our formers and our currents are getting acquainted with each other on the
2-minute warning there, Jeremy. 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. Thank you. Kirsten Erman says, really? What can you do with the Cleveland Browns uniforms? I mean, there isn't really a mascot.
I think it should be like a poop emoji.
Well, I think we've already had that in years past. Remember, we are broadcasting out to the nation. And not everybody cares about that nonsensical regional stuff, Ken.
Right. I live in the area and I don't care about them. So.
Exactly.
Now I am missing baseball though.
Yeah. Now I will point out that we went avant-garde on the jazz here in the background, and I'm digging it.
Yeah, it's like kind of a little fish type jam session.
Yeah. It's called Jesse Swanson Tackles the Boa Constrictor. That's your next face and body, Dino. Derek Mankey says local jokes get local work. Touché.
Coming up on the 30-second mark, guys. 30 seconds. Well, officially 30 seconds right now. I gave you I was a preemptive 30 seconds.
Again, make sure you cast your votes at shopcommons.com for your fan favorite. We're going to tally those up and announce them within the next 5 to 10 minutes. Probably the next 5 minutes if I had to put my thumb on the actual time.
10 seconds.
Whoa. Dino is a true rip-off artist.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and...
Right. So there it is. The big buzzer, a little late, but better than never. So.
I got really excited and double clicked something else. I'm sorry.
Oh boy, you gotta be careful what you're double clicking on. Let's go ahead and look at these drawings one at a time. I'm gonna start with Kat this time and let you talk a little bit about your drawing.
Okay. So I got Jacob and your big old chin. And I know it was supposed to be splunking, but I thought it was funnier that your eyes are kind of closed in a photo. They're squinty. So I drew you with your eyes closed, and you have one of those metal detectors on the beach.
Could you bring that close to the camera so I can see the deep? There's okay. Now move it to your right. There you go. Awesome. Now, is that like what is that, like a man purse down there in the sand?
Yeah, something like that.
Treasure chest. So. Awesome. Okay, now awesome drawing. And Jacob, let's take a look at yours. If you could tell us about it.
So I wasn't quite sure what a bundt cake looks like, so I just drew a bundt cake.
Nice.
So just Dino as a posing lumberjack, little iron stove, trees in the background.
And he's got like a little what's he leaning on there?
Oh, that's a tree stump that he cut down.
Gotcha.
Beside it.
Oh, I see that. I was looking behind him. Is that like a stove?
Yeah, iron stove.
Very cool. All right, Dino, you're up. What do you got?
I too really dig that chin. And then, yeah, he's kind of squinting, so he doesn't have any eyes, but the bats do.
Ah.
Oh, and then he's got his little man purse over here, I guess. So.
The man purse, yeah. Treasure in it.
Each man's treasure.
Yes, I like it. And these are all going to be photographed and posted. Barb out there in Texas is going to post these for us at our Instagram. And we ask that you also post yours as well at hashtag KAS Art Madness. All right. Who's that leave us with, Eddie?
Yep.
Okay, Eddie. Why don't you talk a little bit about your drawing? Let me know what you like about it.
So this is Jacob in a cave. And I kind of at the last minute, I decided to put in the one ring of power and kind of dress him up a little as a hobbit. And you got Gollum there in the background.
Awesome.
Well played.
Very cool. All right, guys, let's put a little traveling music on while we tally the votes. We want to certainly thank Jacob, Dino, Kat, and Eddie for participating today. We'll plug it again. Next week, we are going to be right back here for the Final Four at 8 p.m. Subscribe or like our YouTube channel. Let's see, let's put something Disney on in the background. How's that sound? There we go. I don't have the trailer for next week, so I have to put this week's trailer up. Not a big deal. We are tallying the votes. They're coming in from Bill from the website at Shop Commons, where you were able to vote tonight for your fan favorite. And they're also coming in from Eric, our regional manager, who's getting texts from other regional managers who got texts from their manager. But we will make mention that next week for the Final Four, everybody watching can vote for every category. So we're going to have voting up on our website next week for the Final Four for every category. So not only will the Final Four be determined by the judges, the panel of managers and regionals, but they will be judged by the general public. Okay, looks like I got something in here. And we have a Viewer's Choice Award, and it goes to Jacob. Let's give it up for Jacob. We got 48% of the Viewer's Choice Awards. So of all the awards we had, he got 48% of them. That's a pretty good award ratio. Jacob, thank you for participating. You got the Viewer's Choice Award, and we are going to wait for the official word. A little more traveling music, Ken, please.
Okay.
I can't travel without music. Okay, let's see. Nope. False alarm.
False alarm.
Yeah,
Testing. Testing the false alarm.
it works. So Eric is tallying. He has to tally the numbers of the votes that come in, as well as the ones that come from the regional. So we are going to look here. Let's get one. Okay, we have an announcement for the final four. And the final four contestant number 3, meeting Dave Smith from Bush, Florida, meeting Brian Oakes from SeaWorld of San Diego. We have Universal Studios manager Dino Casterline. Casterline. I like to pronounce it both ways. So,
Thank you.
Congrats, Dino.
Thank you.
congrats, Dino. He did win 2 out of the 3 categories, so we aren't surprised, but we will tally the votes for the overall and announce the, let's see here. Overall winner was Dino. And Eric, if I could have you chime in real quick, will we be able to tally the votes total to figure out the final 4 last slot while we're live here? You can just text me if you can't. Let's see. Okay,
I see a text coming in.
I got one here. And so the final slot for the final 4 is going to be from last week is going to be David Cummings. I got one here.
Yeah, we can.
And so somebody's got some YouTube up live. Anyways, David Cummings, round of applause. We need some cheers, Ken. So our final 4 will be Dave Smith, Dino Casterline, Brian Oakes, and David Cummings. And that will be next week at 8 p.m. right here on our YouTube channel. We want to thank all you guys for participating. You guys did awesome. Kat, Eddie, Jacob, it was a pleasure having you all. What we're going to do now is just sign off, and hopefully we'll see you guys all next week. Tell your friends.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys.